people are concerned about Black Ops 6 Zombies DLC 4 and how that will lead us into Black Ops 7 Zombies. Now, just about a week or two ago, in one of my first videos back to content creation full-time, I talked about this. I was thinking back to Black Ops 4 Zombies, how the release scheduling killed that game, and we're going to talk about that right here, right now. But what I do overall want to say is that I think the way they're doing it right now, after digesting and taking everything in, I think it's overall a very good thing. I think the issue mainly resides in the amount of DLC maps we received. Now, most of you will say, we've always received 4 DLC maps in a Zombies game. In Cold War, sure, we only got 3, but we got Outbreak as DLC 2 technically, right? Was Outbreak DLC 1? I actually don't remember, but either way, there's a very simple reason why I say this is overall good, and it's because, do you really want to wait until September for your next and final DLC in Black Ops 6 Zombies? We're going to be getting Black Ops 7 in November. That's officially confirmed. It's going to be coming November 4th. Oh, sorry. It's not officially confirmed. It's been leaked by a very reputable leaker to be coming November 14th, which actually does line it up to be one of the latest Call of Duties ever released in terms of the point in the year. But do you really want to get a new map in November or a new map in September and then Black Ops 7 in November? I mean, that sounds great, but it would only be great if we got a new Zombies map now and then one in September, right? That would make a lot more sense. And it used to be that we'd have to wait until September or late August for DLC 4s. And in all honesty, I really truthfully believe that that is one of the primary drivers behind Black Ops 4's failure. It's very simply the DLC releasing. They gave us huge gaps between maps in Black Ops 4 Zombies, and it made no sense because they released 4 maps on disc and then only left 4 maps for the DLC season, and one of them came in December, which means that over the course of January to, I think, Tag Your Totem came out early or mid-September, maybe even late September. Over the course of 9 months, we got 3 Zombies DLC maps in the current Call of Duty game. I think Dead of the Night came around sometime December 12th, then Ancient Evil came sometime around March 26th, somewhere around these dates. Alpha Omega came out July 29th, and then Tag Your Totem came out September 23rd. So we got Black Ops, think about this, Black Ops 4, October 12th. Then 2 months later, we got DLC 1 Dead of the Night on December 11th. Then 4 months later, Ancient Evil. 4 months later, Alpha Omega. And then a little bit over 2 months later, we got Tag Your Totem. Tell me that isn't the most scuffed DLC releasing you've ever heard in your life. That's why in this video I'm arguing that Black Ops 6 is doing it way better than Black Ops 4. I understand that we had a somewhat big gap between the last map and Shattered Veil, and now Shattered Veil, or the previous map before Shattered Veil and Shattered Veil, and now between Shattered Veil and the final map, The Reckoning. But at least those gaps are somewhat even, like they're somewhat leveled out. We went 4 months at a time, and then all of a sudden 2 months at a time in Black Ops 4. Like, if they were smart at all, and I'm not talking about the developers, I'm sure this somewhat has to do with Activision, but whoever's in charge of this, if that person had a brain, they would either take one of the maps from launch, which I know Dead of the Night was supposed to be a launch map, and I think 9 was supposed to be DLC 1, but either way, if they took one of those maps, say, or forget taking one of the maps, if they just released DLC 1 in January, 1 month later, and then released Ancient Evil early April, just like maybe a week or two later, and then Alpha Omega in late June, and Tag Your Totem in late August, that greatly changes the perception of Black Ops 4. Like, to the point of where the people who are ignorant to admit that it's a good game, they just can't accept it no matter what you tell them, no matter what you show them. They're just so hell-bent about launch, all the blue screens, this, that, the other thing. No, Jug! Now listen, I had my problems with Black Ops 4 during its life cycle too, but the game genuinely offers a lot of high-quality maps / content. If they were to just do that, just change the DLC releasing just a little bit like I just said, the game would be looked at as the best Zombies game of all time, probably. And that's just with the 4 main maps. They could have easily have taken a map like Voyage of Despair, and instead of releasing it, and I know stuff was different back then and we had the Black Ops Pass and they wanted to market 3 maps on disc with the bonus map classified with the Black Ops Pass, but just say you got your 2 maps and then classified as a bonus, and then we'll say Voyage of Despair as an example. You made that DLC 1 and you had 5 DLCs. You released Voyage in December. and then you can really spread stuff out even better over the course of a full year. But instead, they released 5 maps in 2018, and then over the course of all of 2019, they released 3, and that killed the game. That's enough about Black Ops 4. Again, relating it back to Black Ops 6, the way they're doing it now is good because we actually have somewhat even spacing between maps. It's not exactly even, but at least between DLC 2 and DLC 3 and DLC 3 and DLC 4, and then to Call of Duty Black Ops 7 Zombies, the spacing is all gonna fall about even. It's not the worst thing ever. You gotta remember that people constantly get tired and bored of stuff, even if it's good nowadays, and that was starting to happen back then a little bit too. That's why I'm really saying if they just release content a little bit closer, people would have a completely different outlook on it when it came to Black Ops 4. But now with Black Ops 6 Zombies, the maps are good enough and there's enough content and modes for people to be able to play to definitely sustain a 3-month period of no zombies maps. And that goes from, again, like I said, DLC 2 to DLC 3, and definitely now from DLC 3 to DLC 4, and then from DLC 4 and beyond for sure, because not only will we definitely have Shattered Vale and Terminus as 2 great maps, but hopefully DLC 4 will also be great. And then if you enjoy anything else on top of that, you're cruising. I mean, you really are. I mean, I like Citadel a lot too. The Tomb I'm not too keen of, and Liberty Falls okay. Like, they're still definitely very playable experiences. I don't have a hatred towards Liberty Falls. We'll leave the Tomb all alone as its own entity. 1,000 likes and I do around 300 stream on the Tomb. I know that's never gonna happen. That's why I'm saying that, and I'm putting it late in the video, so it really doesn't matter. But I think people just need to relax and have fun with what we have. And this is a point that I'm making throughout a couple of my videos. I don't even know if they're out yet, but you need to enjoy the game. It's something we talked about in my Twitch streams quite a bit. You may have problems. You may want to speak your mind. That's the world we live in. Everyone has to say something. No one just wants to shut their mouth, put their head down, and play. Because at the end of the day, it is a video game. Enjoy the game. A game is meant to be played and for you to have fun with. And if you can't have any fun with the game, then you shouldn't be playing it. And this is different than what people say when they're like, oh, you like older zombies games? Just go play that. That's a horrible argument. It just is. There's new content out, and I've been playing the amazing content for so long that no matter how good it is, I'm still going to want something new. And just to clarify, I don't have any issue with Black Ops 6 Zombies, or really any big issues with Black Ops 6 Zombies. For the most part, I do love it. Black Ops 3 Zombies still better. I still like a lot of things about BO3 Zombies better, but Black Ops 6 Zombies is a very, very good zombies experience. I'm just saying that I see people complain about people wanting stuff to be closer to the old way in some areas, and I agree with those people for sure on some things. And then I see other people completely putting them down, telling them to play the older games, and that just doesn't make any sense. At least when you really think of it, it makes sense in the sense of, oh, you enjoy it, go play it. But like I said, you want new stuff eventually. And new doesn't mean modernized or change. It just means more of what I enjoy, right? It's fair to want that. Whatever. I'm getting so off topic in all my videos that I have to literally go back and listen to my audio to remember what the point of the video even was. Well, at least when I'm not scripting them, which this one obviously isn't, so I'm sorry. But the main point right here I was trying to make is, even if you don't love the game you're playing in every single facet, which it's hard to love any game in every single way, there's gonna always be something that annoys you. Say what you gotta say, submit feedback properly. Don't just curse out a developer on Twitter or Call of Duty's website, wherever you can give feedback. Give your feedback properly if you actually want your voice to have some kind of value. Do it in some kind of way that will at least have your feedback monitored, and then move on and enjoy what you can. I'll give you a prime example. Although I love Shattered Vale and it's my favorite map in Black Ops 6 Zombies, I am sick of seeing the Wunderwaffe again in another zombies game. And honestly, although I love the Ray Gun Mark II and it's one of my favorite wonder weapons of all time, I'm sick of seeing that too. I understand that there are wonder weapon variants and that the variants are essentially brand new wonder weapons, and the shells are almost in a way a nostalgia bait, right? They could have put those wonder weapons in any kind of shell, but they chose a Ray Gun Mark II shell and a Ray Gun Mark II variants in a sense, right? But I'm talking about just the base Mark II and the base Wunderwaffe. I'm over them, but I still love Shattered Vale. I still love doing the Easter egg in Shattered Vale, and even when I do high rounds with the Wunderwaffe in Shattered Vale, even that's fun. So sure, there's stuff that ticks me off too, and I love the map. Still, You don't have to be completely one-sided. I mean, come on now. I really think people have like a kink for hatred. Well, people love to hate in today's world. That's the popular thing, to just hate. But anyways, I digress. I don't even know if this video is ever gonna get up because this is quite literally an abomination of a digression. That's all this video was digressions and side discussions. But hey, you know what? If other guys do it, I'm gonna do it too. I'm having fun. I'm having a talk. You don't want to listen? Hey, go scratch your ass. What can I say? But getting back to the primary point of the video. If you are somebody who very much enjoys Black Ops 6 Zombies and is concerned or annoyed at the DLC release slating, all I gotta say is, one, you better get ready for the future after Black Ops 7, because I don't know how you're gonna survive, because it's looking dry. But either way, it's gonna be alright. Play what you enjoy for now. Take a peek at the other maps that you maybe didn't love too much, if there are any like that, because quite frankly, they changed the gameplay a little bit, especially on the middle to higher tier rounds. Not 100 plus per se, but there seems to be a little bit less boss spam on the older maps as well. They're definitely a lot more playable, especially casually now. So if you haven't dabbled your toes in the waters of some maps you don't love per se, give it a chance again. They genuinely are trying with this game. And if you can't see that or can't appreciate it, I understand that doesn't mean that just because they're trying, you have to enjoy it. That's another thing people can't understand. They keep blowing off developers and this, that, and the other thing. Sure, developers work hard. They're extremely talented, but you do not owe anyone a false admission to, oh, I like your game. You don't like it, you don't like it. But if you do like something, then try to express that. Focus on the positive, and you'll be all right. We're gonna get I can't speak anymore. We're gonna be getting the next map in just about 2 to 3 weeks, and then there's gonna probably, I pray, be a super Easter egg, and that's gonna carry us for a little bit as well. And then we'll get Black Ops 7, man. Don't forget that the hype leading into a new Call of Duty is so hype as well. And think about this one, just before I end this video. Envision this: we have Black Ops 6 DLC 4 release. There's a super Easter egg. We're all loving DLC 4. We go back, we do the super Easter egg, we play all the maps again. We're enjoying everything about the super Easter egg. That could quite literally last us 3+ weeks. Now, to be honest, is it probably going to? No. That's a great scenario. It'll probably more so last us 2-ish weeks. A week and a half to 2-ish weeks. And I'm talking of in terms of prime drive, right? In terms of peak player interest. But then the hype for Black Ops 7 starts right after that period with the official announcement and reveal. We'll be going back. We'll play some BO3, BO4. I will go play all the games. That's going to be our period of time to really appreciate the older games as well in conjunction with Black Ops 6. And it's going to be, that period of 3 months is going to feel so small. I promise you, you're going to have so much fun. You're not even going to realize how fast it's going to go. Because, well, like I said, we'll have DLC 4. I pray we have a super Easter egg on top of that. That would also carry us a little bit further. We're going to enjoy all the content in the game for a little bit. We go back to the older games. We have Black Ops 7 hype and announcements. Every week, I mean, time will fly. I mean, if you haven't realized how fast time goes already, especially when you're already involved and you're getting constant stuff fed to you, it really happens fast. But with that, and the 900,000 different digressions in this video, I can't wait to read the comments on this one if it doesn't completely flop. With that, I will end this video here. Take care of your meatballs.